Aloha, thinkers. It's me, Quizmaster Jack, here with Thinking Game of Trivia. We're playing through Buzzword. It's week 33, getting towards the end. Again, we're in the second half, so that means we have a target score. Target score, once again, 102. We got a 102 wall that we're trying to break through.
On this show, Margot Lane assisted a man who had been taught by a priest in Delhi. A 1994 Alec Baldwin film adapted this show, in which Lamont Cranston could turn invisible. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
It's the Shadow Knows, not the Phantom. I confused that with the Billy Zane movie that came out very, very recently. It was a real old radio show turned into movies in the 90s thing with the Shadow and the Phantom. But this one is the Shadow, because the Shadow knows what lurks in the hearts of men. What evil lurks in the hearts of men? I don't know. He just said it. I was just thinking about the Shadow.
This character's nemesis is King Tut, a manipulative Siamese cat. In 1954, Brad Anderson created this character, whose comic strip included a regular feature on Sundays called Doggone Funny. The Winslow family owns, for 10 points,
Winslow?
What comic strip character who is a giant Great Dane?
Marmaduke. Marmaduke. That crazy Marmaduke. I once got that. I would ad-lib that in a play that I did in, like, junior high. But I'd ad-lib it every time, so it really wasn't ad-libbing. But that's what I thought ad-libbing was when I was a teenager. Quoting The Simpsons in stage plays.
In a 2017 lawsuit concerning this TV show, WNED tried to stop this show's longtime host from using the catchphrase, "But you don't have to take my word for it." Its theme song began, "Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high."
What? Yeah. It's Reading Rainbow, which is coming back. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the new guy who's doing Reading Rainbow. LeVar Burton ain't doing it. Somebody else is. But you don't have to say, oh yeah, because he would, like, you don't have to take my word for it, and then he would throw it to somebody else who would talk about the book. Boy, that was a long time ago when I think about Reading Rainbow.
This actor wears a blue war crown and falcon-shaped armor piece in his role as Ramses II in 1956's The Ten Commandments.
Oh.
He played a Cajun gunslinger as the top-billed star of The Magnificent Seven.
Yul Brenner? No, Brenner. Yul Brenner. Yep, Brenner. There's a Y. It's a Y, not an E. Yeah, Yul Brenner. He was in The Magnificent Seven. Also the Westworld robot in the original Westworld movie. Also the King of King and I. Guy's got, that's a resume for Yul.
English Scrabble sets contain this number of B's, this number of C's, and this number of blank tiles. In English Scrabble, this is the value of G and D. Scrabble enthusiasts may learn the 107 words with this number of letters. For 10 points, what is the minimum number of players?
Yeah. There's only two. Yeah, there's only two blank tiles. I'm not a Scrabble guy. I am not immune. I did the Words with Friends thing for a long time, but didn't really learn the ins and outs of the games. If there's tile placement going on, I probably just want to play Carcassonne.
This album's 9th track has the Charles Manson-inspired title ATWA. The line "Life is a Waterfall" opens both verses of a song on this album, whose first single implores grab a brush and put a little makeup. Aerials and Chop Suey appear on, for 10 points,
album for
what
System of a
2001
Down?
album by System of a Down.
You want a System of a Down album? I'm gonna put a Nine Inch Nails. All right, sure. Yeah, I don't. That's just not something I'm gonna be able to answer ever. System of a Down albums they want.
A ramblin' evil one of these things is a frustrating early enemy in Earthbound. Either fruit or these other items can spawn in the farm cave in Stardew Valley. These items grow from the back of the Pokemon Paris. For 10 points, name these items.
Oh. It's gotta be mushrooms. Okay. I feel like they've asked a video game question before where the answer was mushrooms. I don't think it was like word for word that one, but I haven't played Earthbound in a long time. Oh yeah, Paris, because it's Parasite, and then it's basically just the mushroom shaped one. Pokemon, that is. Mushrooms growing in caves. These are all just like clues to games that I haven't played in a long time.
In this show's third season, Maria Ma escapes the kidnapper Keller. This show's protagonist tries to clear his father of stealing a diamond necklace owned by Hubert Pellegrini. Asan Diop assumes the name of a...
I'm just gonna say it's Lupin. Those were some very French names. And if it's a French thief, it's gonna be Lupin. And they made a modern, like Sherlock before, where you took a literary character and made it modern day. They did the same thing with Lupin. I haven't seen Lupin, so I can't speak to the quality of it. I mean, Lupin the Third, the anime, that's some stuff. I can't speak to the live action.
In a 2016 film, a woman played by this actress calls Shang and speaks Shang's wife's dying words to persuade him to halt.
That's Amy Adams in Arrival. I like that movie a lot. Really interesting. I really got on the Denis Villeneuve bandwagon with that movie. Yeah, I enjoyed that movie a hell of a lot. I should watch it again. I think I only saw it in the theater and then watched it again. Jeremy Renner in that movie. People forget Jeremy Renner as the boyfriend, husband, father. But yeah, just a real interesting, like some good hard sci-fi meditation on like it's like the Sapir Whorf theory in movie, right? Where your perception of language affects how you perceive the world. I just thought they put that together really well. Also, I did a real good buzz on that. 18, not quite highlight reel, but still pretty good.
The Independent savaged this song as a bad AI translation for its pre-chorus lyric, "Till the sun is awake, be like a magnet on me." This single features Gautam jug drumming and has a title that means my dear in Farsi. For 10 points, name this 2025 Persian-inspired dance hit by Ed Sheeran.
Nope. No clue. Not even, I don't even have a guess. I'm going to put the downward spiral. Sure. Well, they really got me in the music weakness right there. System of a Down and recent Ed Sheeran. Oy. Anyway, I think I got 107. So improve the score, but we'll get these bad music. Yeah, get them. It's okay to get these music questions that are bad for me in 1 week, where I still improve my score. Hey, we're over here in sports now, where our target score again is 87.
This man was his university's first-round pick since the 2014 selection of Marcus Smart. This former number 1 overall pick scored 31 points in a December 2023 game that was his team's historic 28th straight loss. For 10 points, what former Oklahoma State star is now a point guard with the Pistons?
Oh, is this Embiid? Nope. Not even guessable for me. No idea who that person is. I also thought maybe it was like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons was on the 76ers and got traded. It was the 76ers that had the big loss, right? The big losing streak. I thought it was. Cade Cunningham. All right.
This NFL player, whose autobiography is I Am Third, was voted into the Hall of Fame at just 34 years old. This black player's friendship with a white teammate dying of cancer was dramatized in the film.
Gale Sayers? To make sure you don't say Brian. What's Brian's last name from Brian's song? But yeah, he retired super early. I think he was playing in the NFL pretty young too.
In 2025, the women's division of this sport was announced as the 91st NCAA championship sport. In 2025, an NCAA title in this sport was decided when Wyatt Hendrickson upset Gable Steveson. Penn State and Iowa are among the most historically successful schools in...
I'm just going to say wrestling. Iowa's pretty good at wrestling. That's what I got. Greco-Roman wrestling. I guess there's really not any other options for wrestling when you're talking about NCAA sports.
Prior to Game 4 in the World Series in this year, Brock Burke and Ezekiel Duran were added to a roster. A former Dodgers shortstop hit 3 home runs in this year to win a second World Series MVP award. For 10 points, in what year's World Series did Arizona lose to Corey Seager and the Rangers?
That's last year. Yeah. Oh, no, it was 2 years ago. The Dodgers won last year. It wasn't Wanda Uribe. It was Wanda Uribe did win a MVP, but yeah, 2023. The Dodgers won last year, and the Rangers won the year before. That's just years numbers. We can cut down on these years, I think.
A forward on this team is the only active player to score 4 goals in a Stanley Cup final game. This team's captain is Finnish center Alexander Barkov. Sam Reinhart and Matthew Tkachuk are teammates on, for 10 points, what team that brought the 2024 and 2025 Stanley Cups back?
The Panthers?
In 1994, this state was home to a team known as the Posse during the CFL's U.S. expansion. Rod Smart wore the name He Hate Me while playing in this state for the XFL's Outlaws at Sam Boyd Stadium. Allegiant Stadium.
It's Nevada. It's the New York Hitmen. It was the New York Hitmen, not the Las Vegas Hitmen. It's the Las Vegas Outlaws in the XFL. I was confused because I thought Vegas was the Hitmen for some reason, and I was pretty sure Rod Smart played for Nevada or Las Vegas, but Allegiant Stadium is where the Raiders play now.
In 1991, North and South Korea fielded a unified team at this sport's World Championship. A meeting on a bus between players of this sport, Glenn Cowan and Zhuang Zedong, led to a spring 1971 tour. U.S.-Chinese diplomacy...
No. We'll do the actual name of it. Table tennis.
In 2004, this was the only Olympic sport entirely held in the original 1896 Olympic Stadium. Both Lord's Cricket Ground and Les Invalides have hosted this Olympic sport, which requires an open 70-meter-long space in front of athletes. For 10 points,
70.
What Olympic sport requires large ringed targets?
Oh. Yeah. I was trying to think of well, shooting, you would need a lot of space in front of you, but what shooting discipline could they be thinking of? Thinking only of firearms. When archery, of course, is the correct answer there.
This NBA team still lost to Atlanta despite successfully protesting a referee error in 1969's Phantom Buzzer game. This team was founded in 1966 by Dick Klein, a few years after Baltimore became the new home of the Zephyrs. For 10 points, what Midwestern NBA team now plays at the United Center?
Was it the Cleveland Zephyrs? So I'm going to say the Cavaliers. Oh, yeah, it's just the Bulls. That was the Bulls. It was the Chicago Zephyrs. Basketball.
In 1967, this man led the NL in passed balls in just 59 games thanks to catching for Phil Niekro. This man cut an ad in which he claimed, "I must be in the front row," and said, "just a bit outside," in the film...
It's Bob Uecker. All right, is that how you spell Bob Uecker? They'll give me that. No, I just flipped the E and the U. All right, basketball. This. Thanks for watching, folks. This has been a lesson on how to beat me at trivia in pop culture. Ask about music that I don't really like. Ask about basketball and ask about years. I got 5 questions wrong today. 2 music questions, 2 basketball questions, and a year question. The shadow knows what weakness lies in the heart of Jack when it comes to answering trivia questions. Thanks for watching. You can help me out by subscribing to the channel, liking this video, leaving a comment. You can go to naqt.com/buzzword to play these sorts of games for yourself. That's it for this week. Improved on both. Marginal increases, but improved scores, which is the best you can hope for when they really hit your weak point. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.